Old Zherka was yeah. I used to have 4 cigarettes in my hand with 2 joints. So I'd hit the icy cigarette that's cracked, the menthol, and then the regular and the joint. 2 bitches on my lap, one crying that I don't love her, and the other one's about to give me a head if the other one stops crying. Because I was doing like this, what's that called? I never used the word polygamy, but I would say to girls, I'm testing you. If you stay with me while I have another girlfriend, then I'll stay with you. But like I don't know if you're gonna leave and stuff. But I was just lying. I was like trying to get them to be friends and shit. And it's so weird. I would never let them argue or fight because I would want to be the one abusing them. I didn't never wanted them to abuse each other. I was only righteous for that kind of stuff. But I would, it's like if she's not gonna make her cry. I don't want to make both cry. That's fucking wild. And when I knew it was evil? When the girls who were getting like this abused were loving it. Like they were sticking around because I'm like, my evil energy went into them. And now after Zerka, they went to another verbally abusive man. Like the last one I was with, this is when I was corrected and I just slipped up. So went back into my wrathful nature. She used to scream, crying, I wish you'd beat the shit out of me because the shit you do this way is way worse. And I'm like, words don't have power. And that's why I say don't idol worship. If I have a bad week and chat is my wife, I am going to fucking ruin your life. Because like, if you knock on the door, hey, do you want a muffin? Leave me the fuck alone, bitch. It's fucking mad how angry I can be, bro. Because I'm trying to like think of a thought, think of something, and I'm like worrying, and I'm stressed, and I'm thinking, and she just opens the door a bit, and I lose the thought, and then I have ADHD, I can't get it back, and that thought is what I need to make income, and you fucked it up, like, and then when I realized these thoughts are like every 5 minutes, bro, you can't live like that. It's crazy how much women put up with you if you're a bit of a Chad. Like, it was crazy. Like, women are stupid as fuck. And I was getting the worst dick. I was like nutting in a minute and running out the house to go smoke weed with my buddy in a car at 4 a.m. Talking about like how we're gonna steal more money from the nightclub. By steal, I mean at the door. We don't charge $50. We charge 80, 90. Like I used to teach my buddies how to get scam money faster. So they'd be like, actually, it's 80. I'm like, no, say it fast. Like when I pick up a girl fast, it's actually manipulative. Yo, give me your number real quick. That's actually manipulative. Because she has her first thought of, I don't want to. And I go, dude, you're cute. You have nice lips. And I confuse her. She giggles a bit. I say, hurry up. I got to go. And then she goes, oh, fuck, he made me laugh. He's got to go. Well, I'll just see him through. This guy with horns in his head, I'll just see it through. That's manipulative. Same at the door. When they come to my nightclub, right? I'm like, don't say it's $80 to their face. Say it fast and talk to the next guy, right? So if they're trying to get through the line, it's 80, bro. And then go to the next guy. And they talk to him. And then this guy's going to poke you and, bro, it's 50, right? No. We don't let you negotiate. That's manipulation, right? Because my urgency is telling you that something's happening. Like maybe the doors will close. They're never going to close. Matter of fact, I'll take you in for 20. We're fucking empty in there, right? And I used to be such a good doorman, bro. Like when someone would talk to me at the door, I'd look straight in their eyes. I'd be like this. How many of you? And they would feel so, how they're like partying with their friends? They'd be like this. Oh, it's just me and a couple. Like I would strip them of their joy so they know I'm the authority. As in, like, I'm willing to lose my job and fist fight you if you don't pay what I want. And they'd always tip higher. Humans will give you more money if you look greedy, aggressive, and untrustworthy. They literally, look at the top salesman like Andrew Tate. Humans never give their money to good people, right? Same with at work. The guy at work that runs out the door first, like he just clocks out and goes home, that guy gets promoted because he's got places to be. We treat him like a god. But the kid who stays another 20 minutes, Though no one respects him at the like low level job, right? Now for a career, if you're career oriented and you're doing right in life, staying longer in work actually increases, right? But I'm saying for a regular minimum wage job, the guy running out the door first at 8 p.m. exactly is who gets the best shifts at work. Like the manager respects them, that they don't want to work at McDonald's. They got to go. And people are so dumb, they'll stay another 10 minutes at McDonald's trying to win over their manager. Your manager respects the selfish. You respect the selfish. Humans respect people who are busy. Your girl wants the busy guy who's too busy for her. Your homie, you want the homie that's like, you always spend time thinking about the homies that never have time for you. Think about that. When you're sitting at home, you think of the homies that fuck you over, bro. Because the other ones are just boring to you. They didn't stimulate you. You don't want to be like them. That's why I say weakness arouses evil. Don't be weak. Be a little selfish when it's like your shit, but your core should be good, right? And why I say be a little selfish is you're going to fuck up. Might as well fuck up on the money-making part instead of the other areas in your life, right? Don't do the Christian answer of just be perfect. That shit got me nowhere in life, okay? When I started, just be realistic with who you are, right? The number one thing I hate about Christianity to an incel audience, let's say incels are watching me, there's a lot of people struggling. Incels, dude, I don't give a fuck. You are supposed to be selfish. You are, because you spent your whole life letting people walk all over you and building demons. That's why you're at where you're at. You lose out on all the opportunities God gave you because you didn't believe you deserved it. You didn't believe in a creator. That's why you let people walk all over you and shit. Be more selfish. Time and money? Yeah, if you're an incel, I'm telling you, you're too good. You're negotiating with evil. And if you want to say, Zherka, just be a good Christian, would you say it to a crusader? Just turn the other cheek. No, you wouldn't say it to a Christian crusader. So stop pretending that you're trying to be God. You should turn another cheek until you're homeless. You're not going to be God, bro. Just understand your weaknesses. And look, man, if Christianity means you're making less friends and less money, you're with the devil, bro. Because the Holy Spirit should fill you up to work more hours. Like, you are fucking up. Does that make sense? Hold on. Let me take a piss. I would do it to troll the world. I'd be like, I am the next. Well, the old me would do it. It's like, I always believed in God, but I don't know. I'm convinced God has the greatest sense of humor. Why else would he allow billions of people on earth to laugh that much? Like, think about how much humans laugh. Like, why is laughter a thing? Why did God give us laughter? He has to have a sense of humor. Or like God making humans have religions where they can have 72 virgins. Like, that level of free will comedy is, I gotta stop going after them. You know what's the difference from me and Sneako? In less than a year, I mastered my Bible and Sneako knows half a verse of the Quran. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, who is really... You don't have to say I'm a Christian. You'd be like, you can call me a sinner, but at least I read. I'm interested in my book. Anyways, part of me thinks that if I convert a Muslim, I kind of feel bad because then his family's going to be like, what the fuck? So part of me doesn't want to. Huge part of me. Because family's everything to me. And I can't reconcile that. I can never just... But when I close my eyes and think of how hard Muslims attack Christians on these YouTubes, my dude, the disrespect is wild. How can God die? How can God die? Death is all we know. Death is all we're afraid of. So obviously God would give us an example of sacrifice. That makes so much sense. It's nothing else, you know? If there was no death and resurrection, Christianity wouldn't wipe out every philosopher, every Plato level genius off the face of the earth. Like, if someone told me it's just a story, then that story is divine, dude. When I was young, I was obsessed with, oh God, should I leak it? I loved, when I was 20 years old, I loved Richard Dawkins and Christopher Hitchens. Oh my God, dude. The fuck was wrong with me? I loved edgy atheism growing up. I even used to watch The Amazing Atheist. Someone said, I loved your mom's tight pussy. Oh, what the fuck? Chill, bro. If anything, here's why atheism's wrong. Because of COVID. Trust the science. Like, that was what else are they wrong about? That was the biggest L. No, chat, fix yourselves and go fast. If you guys go slow, I start to like drift away in thought. Like, I'm not a normal streamer, bro. I'm actually thinking of banging a black chick right now. She's loving it. Because in fantasy, I have a big enough to so she enjoys me. Like, in my fantasy. Like, there's nothing better than when have you ever dated a black chick and saw her ex is white, and you're like, oh, thank God.
8Carlos_Rod donated $5. How to bully a Chad who tries to one-up lol.
How to bully a Chad who tries to one-up? Super simple. How did incels bully me? And I was the bully Chad? They walked into my nightclub with the finest bitches because they made 100 million off crypto. And I was their little fucking security, just like this. Like, they literally would ignore me, bro. They would tip me $100 and not even look in my eyes because they thought I was the kid who bullied them in high school. When really in high school, I know everyone says this, but I mean it, I was them. I hate when influencers say, I was the nerd in high school. Stop the cringe, bro. If you're an influencer, it means you're a social climbing faggot. So we know you're social climbing in high school, bitch. I had opportunities and I didn't do it. I just stayed with my clan. Just fucking gamer clan. Anime gamer clan, let's go. By the way, I want to talk about everyone in my high school. I pray for you guys because none of you are internationally famous and rich. There's not one Zherka. Fuck you all. Nah, I'm being crazy because I was like winning a lot of people over and I still didn't. Bro, you know what my problem is? My problem is I hate everything I do. So I hate influencers and this is the world I'm in. Isn't that crazy? This Hegelian energy. You're antisocial? I don't know if we call it antisocial because I've never enjoyed talking to a friend. Like, Sneako and I is so much fun because we just had a couple of hot babes on our laps as him and I whispered to each other about business. It's like a lot of fun. But with homies, it's like, what? I hate partying with Sneako because, like, he doesn't tell girls he's famous. So I'm going way faster with my girl than he is with his. And all my game is like, Google me, bitch. And all Sneako would be like, I have a private job. I work from home. That's how Sneako talks to them. And I'm like, bro, Sneako, we don't have time for this. Like, Heel Mike and I are all about resume up front. And that's why Sneako is so, like, humble and, like, Christian-like. You know what I mean?
Surrender All Desires donated $9.80. I understand people are selfish, so I support their selfishness and they love me. For example, I give them credit and recognition in front of others and my fangs sink deeper in their psyche. God bless you, Z.
Tell you this, man. Never give a man a compliment unless it reminds you of something you want to be like, or if it reminds you of family. Because most compliments are fake as fuck, bro. It's like Aiden's friends complimenting him to sustain their position. And by the way, maybe I'm bad at reading Zoomers. I'm good at reading anyone. I'm a doorman. Fucking read anyone. I can't read Zoomers. I was wrong about all of them. Like, think of Aiden. I was convinced because he has my kind of comedy style that he doesn't want suck-ups around him. He's nothing like me. Bro, he waited 4 months for me to be, when he was putting me on his streams for 4 months, he was just waiting for me to stop attacking him. And then he was fed up. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Zoomers are like soft, bro. They're soft people. My buddies and I, when we're together, it sounds like we hate each other, bro. We just shit on each other until we're all insecure, right? Which it kind of sucked. I remember when I was like teaching my boys game because they were good at getting women, but it was taking 2 hours. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, step one, we should stop attacking each other because when we enter the club, we all get insecure. You fucking big nose Jew, you fucking big nose Muslim, you sturdy Albanian. Like we shit on each other till we all walk in the club quiet. I'm like, yeah, let's be more like effective this time. Like, aren't you just a drug dealer? Zherka, come back to atheism. I would never because it's just boring. Like, what the fuck watching ancient aliens is boring to me. What the fuck do atheists even talk about? Or imagine being an atheist and then your girlfriend of 5 years, you know, it's approaching that time of marrying her. And she's like this. I watched a conservative Christian channel on TV and he had a wife and kids and like she knows she's leaving your ass, bro. Like atheist women don't want atheist men because there's nothing conservative about that energy, man. She needs her DNA conserved. She wants kids, bro. If your girlfriend doesn't want to be the mother of your kids, you're gonna get cheated on so hard, bro. I don't care if it's the first month or the 10th year with her. You are so fucked, bro. In the deepest parts of their psyche, they can only do one job. You'll ask any girl, do you want to be a mom? They always answer like this. Well, later, or it's always a halfway answer. There's a lot of guys that you ask them, you want to be a dad? No. And they're telling you the truth. But women, they can't directly answer that because deep down they all want to be. And yo, check this out. Women are the greatest losers the history has ever seen. When you talk about the modern day woman, is the highest level of loser.
All right, everybody, hands up, heads down.
Sheffy donated $10. Big Z, I love your travel content.
Yeah.
You should try do more.
Yeah, suck my dick. Check this out. Here's why women are losers. My dude. They all want YouTuber boyfriends. Because they grew up watching YouTube. I grew up watching YouTube. I didn't want Sniper Wolf. I was like, I'll get something on my level. Like, they all think they're going to get that. They think David Dobrik's going to be... Ladies, if you're 23 and single, what makes you think at 27 you're going to get it together? Like, it's a clock. For you guys, it's a clock. Then stop traumatizing all women. They traumatized me because at the club, they used to grab my nuts without my consent. So they started it. I'm just shooting my web on them. I'm so horny. I can just feel it. don't be nice to women. I mean, how's that working for you? You know why you should never be nice to a woman? Because there's nothing arousing about nice. Look what arouses them. That's in their self. You get it? Like if that's the peak of their fun, is someone doing that to them, that looks like a genocide. That doesn't look like a nice guy. That's why they go for the bad boys, because it reminds them of that. It's so obvious, bro. It's like they're monkeys. You know how awkward it was when I was trying to be the bad boy as a gaming nerd? The first week was brutal, bro. You have no idea how long it took, bro. It was like, yeah. And then I opened a door I can't close. Now, my first thought is punching them in the nose. Right? Be like, what would you... Because it's the voice that pissed me off. If you... Look at this. I watch all my... Who watches their YouTube videos sped up? When the girl is talking on a podcast, try and put it on normal speed and listen to her. Brutal. It's... let me show you. It's the last cigarette of the year. You ruined our generation. Yeah, I repent for that. That's like my ongoing repent. Like I deleted so much stuff off my phone. You know how many nudes of people I don't even remember are on my phone? I'd be like, damn, my girlfriend was so hot. That's not even my girlfriend. It was just some girl I met. Like I started mixing them up. There's no worse feeling than dating a girl and then going through your old photos looking for something and you accidentally stumble on a girl who's hotter than your girlfriend. That's why you got to delete them, bro. Because I never remember the chicks I've piped. It's like I repent, I blur it out. I'm weird like that. I've always done that. So, but if I have a photo, it flashes back. I still remember my first experience with my first girl that I liked and dated. She said to me, traumatized me, bro. She said, so what? We just gonna stay in this hotel with your broken dick? And because she was so insecure that I don't want her. Because I was like 21, I was having issues. And I was like, man, shut up. And then I would she went to bed, all happy, cuddling, and we didn't do it. And I'd be up like this. I'd be up like this. I'd be up all night like this.
Luke donated $5. You're right, there is nothing nice about being nice. That's why Jesus got put on the cross. But understand that everything that seems good is bad. You see it in sweets, junk food, alcohol, etc. Earth is a hell for a believer in.
If I have to listen to that, at least donate more. When you give your little nutritional facts, it's like, what a fucking retard. If you were to start a girl relationship solo, what does that mean? I don't do English. Josh Giddey beat the case. Man, that shit was so bogus. The kid looks like a baby. I'm not gonna lie though, Giddey is a perfect example of he has everything and pipes mid. When I was working construction, I was piping bitches, picking them up from their modeling shoots. Like, how are these guys so stupid? Right? What the fuck is that? Yeah, he piped us mid 16. Like, what the fuck? When I piped a 16-year-old girl, I'm kidding. You know how much alcohol I would need? Because as much as I don't think it's a big deal, I think it's a big deal to a guy who looks like me. Because humans age at different rates. And I don't think at 23, I was 30. I sped this shit. I went in the hyperbolic trend chamber. So, you know how weird it was piping 20, 20 years old. I didn't like them too young back then. I was piping 20-year-old chicks at 22 years old myself as 260-pound lean trend monster. I still remember Dude, one time I gave this girl, Connie, I'll say the name. She's a fan. I haven't seen her in years, so I don't know if she even knows I do this. But, yo, I once gave her the trendy, which is like, the trendig, so hard that after we piped, she got up to put her clothes on and started walking around the hotel. Like, this just kept dropping in because it was like the vibrations were, yeah. I used to actually, yeah, that was wild. I used to be like a dog. I'm reliving it right now. This is, oh, what dating advice? Yeah, hit me with your dating question because I answer them on our private server. Go to thezherkaofficial.com if you want the unwatered down truth. But I'll answer dating questions before we start this stream. Yeah. Get this caffeine out me. Date IQ call has to be like tomorrow or tonight. Tomorrow, because Hex needs to sleep. How to deal with bipolar bitches? Don't. Because if you see it as spirit world, that's demons. You're dating demons. Right? You want to date a girl with baby demons on her. Not something that's grown 20 years along her side that's gonna... Because remember, bipolar means you might go to jail for 5-10 years off a lie. I have a lot of experience with bipolar because they look like me, they sound like me. I'm not bipolar, but I have the symptoms, right? No. This is gonna sound crazy, but you need to date a boring girl. A boring girl is the girl that your buddies respect when you bring her to a party. You cannot date spicy. I'm telling you, if you're dating spicy, you have an issue with the anima. Like, anima's all experiences with women put into one. Since you're a baby, it's put into one angelic being in your psyche, and it's a monster. Like, I grew up thinking women are supposed to be bitchy because of Bulma. And I was really into Bulma, and I said I need to become Vegeta because I'm soft. But look at me, I just dated Bulmas and bitches, and I mean, it's fun. Everyone likes to argue if they're in my chat, but how much business have I lost because of that? Guys, you got to remember, man, business is what you're busy with. So if a girl gives you a 5-minute argument that pisses you off for 2 hours, you lost $2 million. So that 2 hours doesn't go away. It follows you for 2 weeks. You think about what she said in different ways. That's a lot of money-making energy you missed out on. Like, and if someone showed you the stats, you would be traumatized at how much money you lost, right? Or imagine you're in a business meeting and you don't impress the people who are going to move you up because you don't even remember, but you're just negative. And they pick up on the negativity and they go, it's not an optimist. I don't want to work with this Zherka guy. He's just fucking angry. Someone said, should I DM my ex? No, dude, guys, remember, I always say people who DM their exes are alcoholics because you're putting a poison back into your life for fun. That's like what I do, right? You should understand how unhealthy that is. That's like, it's poison and you're still doing it. Because you got to remember, dude, if a woman is your ex-girlfriend, you know what it really means? It's her fault. No matter what you did, even if you punched her in the face, the relationship failed because of her. Because women date up, meaning they're dating someone they think is better than them. They're not dating McDonald's workers like us. We'll date anything that's pretty. Women date up, meaning at a breakup, who's the loser during a breakup? The person who lost someone who's better than them, which is the woman. So every breakup and divorce in history is the woman's fault, and she's the loser. Okay? Now, if women dated equal, like equality, say, oh, he makes the same money as me, he's same. If women dated equal, then it's different, right? What about a girl with daddy issues? Well, that's all of them because dads grew up with the television. So they're not dads, And it's really sad. You see a strict Muslim family, they lose their daughter because she becomes a whore. Strict Christian family, daughter always becomes a whore. So I blame the dad, but how's the dad fighting mainstream media? Like, people are like, dude, Zherka, when I get messages like, you'd be such a good father. No, I wouldn't. My girl would be a whore. You think she's going to be on TikTok TikTok, Instagram, high school? You think I'm fighting the external world with the values I instilled in her when she's tempted to sin, just like the regular human at the highest capacity at that teenage age? Dude, trust me. It's sad what parents go through. And you know why you should listen to your parents? Because it's not about knowledge. Everything even if you're smarter than your parents, you should listen to them, because experience trumps knowledge. That's why we go by the Bible.
Luke donated $5. Women will date equal when you have the right energy though. As you said yourself, you was picking up models working construction. Red pill never tells this truth.
Yeah, but I'm one man out of 3 billion. No one can do that. And what was I doing? Were they dating me were they volunteering? No. It required high levels of manipulation. You get what I'm saying? And remember, do they stay with me if I'm a construction worker? Well, they don't cheat, but they certainly argue, which makes me cheat, which makes them, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you don't need arguments, bro. That's why you need to get your life in order. And if all you are is a lonely guy who wants a girlfriend and you hate your life, it really means you betrayed yourself. Like, why aren't you a millionaire at 21 years old? Is it hard to do? No. If there's a gun to your head, you would do it. And if everyone would just do it, it would be so easy, man. You start a YouTube channel, find what pops on an algorithm, and just do it. You would, and I'm not saying talk in front of camera. You could just do a voiceover of something you learn, right? But if you choose women over career, you're left with neither. If you choose career over women, you're left with skanks. And if you choose God before career, then woman, you're pretty good. People act like I'm giving them the hard answer too. Am I? It's not the hard answer at all. Trust me, man. You know, here's the sad truth about men. Why men are such good people. One in the chat. Look at this.
Luke donated $5. I've got friends that are broke but look good and have alpha energy, and they literally live off their girlfriends. Yeah. There's so many cases of this.
Yeah, true.
Most red pill geeks don't understand cause they had to make money to get women.
No. But check this out. How long is that going to last? If you talk about sustaining, my dude, you know the bitch is going to upgrade. Trust me on that. Trust me. If you think... Also, check this out. Let's say they do stay home with a total bum. Are you getting the sex you want? Of course not. There's no genuine burning desire if you're a homeless fucking PlayStation player. Do you have her passwords? No, you don't. You're on the bum playing PlayStation. She's DMing other guys, exploring options, but she's just being lazy and staying with you. Like, is that the life you want? No. Plus, anytime someone DMs me and says a broke loser can have women, you know what you're telling me? You're telling me I can still be broke, John. Like, you just want to play PlayStation and you've got some chick that comes over and you think that's the end game of life. No, it's not. I'm the most immature guy on earth and I got it together. You have to. If a retard can do it, chat has to do it. Right? She's spiritual, not religious. Look, don't trust religious women ever. They're whores. They're all whores. Like, the scariest thing you can do is pretend a woman can rationalize divinity like a man. They're lying. My dude. It's very rare it's how you think it is. Like, for example, take me to any church and I will literally show you the good girls go evil. They go wild. Like, they're so good at hiding it, these Christian women. They're so good at hiding it. Especially when they're married. Especially. Because remember, a woman's thought is always, what if there's more to life? Can I bite from the fruit? So they're at home with their husband and they go, can I bite Zherka? And a big red flag is if your wife is laughing at another guy's jokes in front of you. Imagine what she does behind the scenes. Right? Like that, it's crazy to me that wives will be like, John, stop it, that's so funny. And their husband will be like, ha. And I'd be like, dude, it's not friendly. Don't let your wife touch me, you stupid idiot. I'm too polite to make it awkward, but I'm telling you on my stream, what are you doing? Okay? The best women ever, they almost tense up in front of me so they don't flirt. Those are good wives. When they like literally treat me like an NPC, or if they're rude to me, I love them. I'm so nice to them because I go, oh, I get it. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. And I think the most attractive thing a woman can do is be blind in front of other men. You know what I mean? So if you take her to a party, she's just around the girls, you, or if some guy's talking with you and you're with her, she's just not giving into his fleshly desires, you know, because that guy talking is like, I fucking your wife. Yes. Yeah, that's why the Muslims got it right. I like Muslim women. They cover up. They're doing it right. Yeah, because for the longest time, I would want to show my girl off, but I'm like, in perfect world, I'd cut their fucking heads off if they didn't cover their hair. Okay, because women are very different from men, where men get triggered by how her hair curls at the bottom. You know, they get triggered by that, aroused, and women don't get that. They don't understand. Yeah, that's why Jesus said to sin through the eyes is the same thing. Because like if you're eye fucking someone's wife, you're degenerate. And usually porn makes you do that. Humans aren't that disgusting. But if you watch porn all the time, like she goes, oh, I'm actually a realtor. And then you go like this. Ned, you didn't tell me your wife's a realtor. Yeah. But I'll tell you this, man. My whole life I've been respectful with people's wives. I've never crossed lines. But I swear to God they wouldn't do the same for me. I've never met someone as cool as me in the room like that. You know? Yeah, humans are gross. What do you think about Jack Doherty, girlfriend? I mean, she's a sweetheart, just not my type. If that's what you mean.
53X donated $5.01. How do you know if your bitch is cheating, or how would you test her loyalty to you?
Look, this is gonna sound extreme, and I'm not saying it to be like CNN. This is not clickbait, but